Hello and welcome to VGM, everybody, where I might vom here in a little bit.
Oh no! Are you sick?
I did the bad and I ate things today that I shouldn't have ate.
What did you eat? No, eat. Why you eat the bad things? Don't eat the bad things.
You remember me telling you that I had to go out earlier today?
A little bit.
Yeah, well, while I was out, I got KFC for dinner, and
Ooh.
they have like they copied Wendy's, and they started doing saucy nuggets.
Oh, dude.
And they have they have a Korean barbecue flavor, and as some of you may know, I have acid reflux disease, and barbecue sauce is like my biggest killer. Like, if I eat barbecue sauce, I will violently projectile vomit. So having those Korean barbecue nugs today is probably going to come back to bite me in the butt later.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, it may end up being a bad time for me. I feel fine now, but we will see. But it was Korean barbecue, and I've always wanted to try that. Of course, it wasn't like actual Korean barbecue, but it was like the flavor of Korean barbecue. So I wanted to try it, and it was good. It was like a sweet heat kind of thing. Like it had a little bit of heat to it, but it was also sweet and tangy. It was pretty good. I enjoyed them. I may not later, but when I was eating them, I enjoyed them.
That's how Taco feels about spicy food a lot of times now. Is that Taco loves spicy.
Well,
I absolutely do.
That bothers me.
It's not spice that I love spice. As I said, I love spicy food.
Yeah,
but
I do too.
But coming out,
well, the thing
when it comes out, it's not so much fun.
The thing with acid reflux disease is there's certain things that I'm not supposed to eat because they'll make me sick, and tomatoes are one of them. And most barbecue sauces are tomato based.
True.
And barbecue sauce is like my biggest killer. Like, other tomato things will make me sick, but barbecue sauce makes me violently sick. So we'll see. Anyway, hey, we're here in Damien's garden, and I'm going to explore his garden, if you know what I mean.
Gosh, we're making the same jokes. Gosh, anyway,
Hey, we made that joke before the episode. It's fine.
It's fine. Yeah.
Nobody has to know about it.
You guys get to now know about the jokes we make.
Anyway, my garden.
Anyways, his garden.
It's beautiful. I mean, the background does kind of look like a third grader drew it, but there's a lot of color. It is pretty.
It is very pretty. It's very, very pretty.
Thank you. Huh. Victorians took
flowers
and floral arrangement very seriously. You see, it was considered uncouth to discuss personal and romantic relationships in public, so lovers and friends alike would use bouquets to send secret messages to each other. Each flower and plant is symbolic of different feelings.
Huh. Yeah, it's true. The language of flowers is definitely a thing.
Yeah, every flower has a different meaning. Even different types of flowers. Like, when people think of roses, they think of love, but only red roses are love. Different colored roses have different meanings as well. Like, black roses is death. White, I think, is like for the purity or something.
Something like that.
I think yellow is friendship or something like that. I don't really. It's been a long time since I've like looked into that, so I don't really remember. I remember red and black, obviously. Those are like the two most common ones, but there's like yellow and pink.
Yeah, they're the whole language behind flowers. I once wanted to learn it, but it was like, it's a lot. There's a lot of flowers.
You strike me as the type of person that would learn something cute like that.
Aw, thank you.
Even more interesting is that one flower could mean different things. I just said that. You literally just said that.
You literally did.
Depending on the other plants it was paired with. One had to be extremely careful, as even the style in which the ribbon was tied around the bouquet affected the message.
It's a true story.
Damien leans down and plucks a gorgeous bright orange flower off a vine.
Ooh. What does this one mean?
Lilium bobotherium, the orange lily. What do you think this one means?
Oh dear God.
My loins are ablaze! Thou art the tightest.
I feel like it's the bottom one. That's
3 cheers for sweet revenge.
I feel like that's what it is, but I'm not sure. Don't quote Taco on that.
I'm not entirely sure either. Oh man, I really don't want to screw things up with Goth Daddy.
I don't either. Because he's Goth Daddy, come on! Can't screw up Goth Daddy. That would be awful.
Okay, I'm gonna trust you on this one. I want to go with revenge.
Yep.
Hey! I
just looked at the others,
and
it's mostly through. I have figured it out through process of elimination because the other two sounded so joke-like.
Well, that one was jokey too, but you know,
it sounded similar enough. It was also one of the longer options.
Longer
to be entirely.
Right.
I mean, that's what I was told when taking tests. If the answer is longer than the others, it usually means it's the right answer. Sometimes.
I just
actually
pick C.
often.
When in doubt, pick C.
When in doubt, pick C.
The orange lily is actually symbiotic of pure hatred. Well.
Yeah. I guess it is. Yeah.
And that's precisely why floral arrangement is so challenging. What's your favorite type of flower?
What is your favorite type of flower? Sunflower, honeysuckle, snapdragon.
Actually,
my favorite flower's not there. My favorite's not in there, so.
Although I do love the smell of honeysuckle.
Honeysuckle is a good smell. Well,
Yeah,
I've never really smelled it, so.
It permeates the air, and it is a very sweet smell. It's the smell of summer.
Oh.
It's like, honeysuckle. Summer, the weather is warmer, summer is here, the birds are singing, the bees
Flowers
are
are blooming.
Yeah.
And days like this, kids like you should be burning in hell. I'm sorry, what?
You got some things you need to get off your chest there, Taco? There's something you trying to tell me? I don't like kids either, but...
No, it's fine.
That's from Undertale.
Taking care of kids is not something I do, but you know, making them.
All right, Bayonetta. I can't stand children. Making them, on the other hand.
Making them, on the other hand. Gosh dang it, Bayonetta.
I don't know if he likes one of these answers more than others, but I personally love snapdragons.
I think
snapdragons.
I don't think it matters. I don't think he'll like one more than the other, to be truthful.
Snapdragons, because they're cute, and you can do that thing where you squeeze them so it looks like they're talking. Yes, that is precisely why I like snapdragons.
That's precisely why you like. My favorite wasn't among them. I think, if I remember correctly, it's the Easter lily is one of my favorite flowers.
How did I know it was going to be a lily? I just knew your favorite was going to be some type of lily.
Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, my favorite's basically an Easter lily. I love the white of the Easter lily and just how floppy it is. It's a very beautiful flower.
Yeah.
What?
We actually keep Easter lilies.
Yay!
Yeah. Well, my mother does. They're all weeds to me. The only plants I like keeping are carnivorous plants, pitcher plants, Venus flytraps, the sun deer.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Sun deer.
The sun deer. Covered in a sticky sap. It curls up and
It will
digests the insects. I love carnivorous plants. They're so funny to me. Like every other plant is like water, sunlight, and then you got carnivorous plants. Where's the fucking beef?
They just want that meat, man.
And so
they
do
want
I.
That meat.
I sympathize with them.
That steak.
I want that meat too. That taco meat.
Of course you do. Everyone wants that taco meat. I'm not kidding you on that either.
Well, when you're cute and people want in your pants.
It's true. It's absolutely
Which is
true.
why nobody wants in mine. Because I am a fat, ugly old man. What a lovely choice. He liked it. He did like that. Okay.
Well, yeah, I was like, I don't think you have a wrong answer there, buddy.
I wonder if there was a wrong answer. But cool. He liked it. I'll have to remember that when I put together a bouquet for you.
Aw, he's putting a bouquet for you.
He would put together a bouquet for me. Nobody's ever given me a bouquet before.
Honestly, same actually.
I follow Damien down the footpath and admire more of his beautiful flowers. Yeah, I've never gotten one. I've given bouquets before, but I've never gotten one.
Taco, even surprisingly, yes, Taco, despite the amount of plays Taco's done, Taco's not gotten a bouquet of flowers. True story.
Tragic. Criminal even.
Yes, yes indeed.
If anybody ever sees Taco in a play, make sure to bring a bouquet of flowers for her.
Aww. Thank yous. Oh yeah, I forgot we were named Splurt.
Oh, Splurt, will you excuse me? I must take this. He pulls a cell phone out of his pocket. I'm a little surprised it's not a rotary phone.
Oh, is it a smartphone actually?
Just because he's a goth daddy and he's into like the classical stuff doesn't mean he can't also keep up with the times. I mean, come on now.
Exactly. Come on.
Although
goth
it would have been
daddy got
hilarious
it
if he
going
pulled
on.
out one of like those big like tumor-causing cell phones.
Oh,
from, like,
the giant
90s.
freaking brick.
Yeah.
The brick. To be honest, I'd actually want to own a brick just so I could show people, be like, "Hey, look, I have a brick."
Just don't use it, otherwise you'll have a tumor to go with it.
Exactly. I wouldn't use it. Why would you use the brick phone? It would destroy you.
Absolutely. Go for it.
Oh. Yes,
Damien
do it.
smiles and walks
Do
back to
it.
the house. I take a deep breath and enjoy the heavily perfumed air. What a lovely yard.
Heavily perfumed. I love it.
Well, there are tons of flowers. I bet it smells immaculate here.
There's probably a great, like, he's probably not only like arranged them by color and shit, but like also by smell. So it like has like it's like a harmony.
It's like
You know what I mean.
Garden
Right?
is like a sensory adventure. Like
It's like the nose version of listening to like some like classical music piece.
yeah, exactly. Look at it, he's got gargoyles
With harmonies
out here,
and
a
melodies
water
and all the other crap that all mesh together into this beautiful thing. Yeah. It's
If it was me, I
probably
would also
exactly
have
what
like
it is.
bird feeders littered all over the place because I love watching my birds. There's a fun Dragano fact for you all. I enjoy bird watching. I like my birds.
Are you saying you like Taco as a bird?
Yes. This makes me wish I had put a little more effort into that garden Amanda and I tried to start one time. Our watermelons grew to the size of cherry tomatoes and then immediately died. Oof. Oh,
Oof.
hey, gargoyle. Oh no! I knocked over the
I mean, to be
gargoyle!
fair, there are a lot of things you knocked over. Oh no, dear God. My friend, you are screwed.
Fucking whoops!
Dude, you are screwed. I don't know how to tell you this any other way, but you're fucked.
Fix it.
Fix the guard. Go. You got to fix it. That's the head. That's the head. Is that the right piece? I don't know if that's the right piece yet. There you go. Yeah, that's... Yep, flip it around that way. Dragono, look at you!
Hey!
Legendary! Dragono knows how to put together a thing! Woo!
There's only like 3 pieces. That was a close one. Oh, here comes Damien. He looks upset. What will I do?
He's like, he just comes up and he's just like, I watched that entire thing. And you're just like, fuck!
I saw everything. I blew it. Oh god. I'm stupid. Stupid. It wasn't me. It wasn't when I got here.
You know, he hasn't even said a single word yet, and you're just like, it wasn't me!
just sheer panic. You didn't do what? Splurt, my sincerest apologies to have kept you waiting. There is an urgent matter I must attend to, so I'm afraid I must take my leave.
Oh no.
No problem, dude. Everything all right? Damien worries the hem of his coat with his fingers and looks away. Everything is perfectly fine, but it's Lucian.
Oh dear. The kid.
Yep. What's wrong? He appears to have, well, his teacher needs me to come to the school post haste.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh no, you don't have to. Let me come with you. Us dads gotta stick together.
Us dads gotta stick together. Dear Lord, dude.
You're right. This is one of Lucian's more elaborate stunts. I would greatly treasure having another parent by my side. Let's go. Damien and I walk.
Oh, look, it's this guy. Hugo!
Yay.
I actually kind of like Hugo. Who is
he is a very dapper dad.
He is very dapper. Very.
That like top knot and the bow tie.
Yep. Oh yeah, he's
wearing your granddad's clothes from the thrift store.
Granddad's clothes from the thrift store, even though he looks good in them. I mean, what?
I'm not arguing.
I'm not arguing.
Yeah. Oh God, what voice did I give Hugo?
To Hugo? Oh, dude. I know, you're doing like most of the work. I'm so sorry.
It's all dudes. You usually do the female voices. I usually do the dude voices.
I want to say that I did one dad, but I can't remember.
No, I did all the dads. So far you've done all the kids.
I've done all the kids because most of them are girls.
Yeah. You've done the kids, one dad's wife, and that's it.
One dad's wife, yes. The wife that we, yeah. Surprised they haven't murdered each other over, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna wake up one day, like, the Splurt's gonna wake up one day and just hear, oh, there was a murder at that house!
The children were the only survivors. Plot twist, they were the ones that did it.
Plot twist, the children did it.
The delightful children from down the lane.
They absolutely
father.
are. Yes, father.
Those pesky K&D kids. Which Taco doesn't get the reference because Taco didn't watch Codename's Kids Next Door.
Not really, no. Taco was not allowed to watch it, basically. It's not my fault.
Hey, Damien. You're here in record time. I wouldn't miss it for the world, dear friend. Well, whatever it is, it doesn't seem like this is Hugo and Damien's first time to the My kids are in trouble, rodeo.
Huh.
I feel like he's here constantly.
Right? Given like what a little
his...
shit his kid is, I imagine so.
Yeah, for just a bit, just a lot.
What is it this time?
Oh.
This, Damien, you have to see to believe.
What did he do?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I know. Right, when the teacher's pulling out the, you have to see it.
You know it's not good.
Oh, ye.
Damien and I fall into step behind Hugo, who leads us through the busy corridors of the school. We pass by several classes in session, and I vaguely wonder if Amanda's around. Hugo eventually ushers us into a small boiler room with a flight of rickety stairs leading down into darkness. Watch your step.
It's 50 feet down.
I can hear faint voices drifting up from the basement, and they don't sound happy. As I'm led into the depths of the school, I recall the antics I got into as an angsty middle schooler. At least I had enough sense to stay out of creepy basements.
Yeah, you know, that's generally the hope.
Oh, it's this other little shit, too.
Oh, yeah, look.
That's,
who knew the
Hugo's
little
son,
shits
right?
would hang out together?
Hey, right?
Who knew the little shits hung out together?
We find another teacher in a boiler room tucked away in the back of the basement. With him are Lucian and Ernest, Hugo's son. I was right, it is Hugo's son. Lucian has a bloody nose. You want to do nondescript feature?
Sure. Thanks for coming. I can't make heads or tails of this.
I look around, the scene of the crime, and a bunch of bricks and some masonry tools scattered around.
Huh.
What happened here? Ernest punched me.
Yeah, that sounds about. It was like this sounds like they got into a fight.
God, what did I give? What voice did I give Ernest? Lucian tried to kill me.
Oh my.
The room falls silent.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I was not trying to kill you, dumbass. I was just trying to build a brick wall around you and see what would happen.
Yeah, that sounds like
Promised
you're
me
trying
there
to
was
kill each
wine
other.
down here. You tricked me.
Sounds about right.
Whoa. Wait a second. Lucian, did you try to cask off Amontillado Ernest?
It's probably a literary reference to, you know, No Honor Among Thieves. Basically.
Probably. It's something. I'm neither confirming nor denying that. I turn to Damien and whisper to him, What's the cask of Amontillado? It's a classic Edgar Allan Poe short story, where a man gets his enemy drunk, lures him down into his cellar with the promise of wine of a fine vintage, then buries him alive behind a brick wall. I don't remember that one.
To be honest, I don't think that might be a bit like, I mean, Edgar Allan Poe is dark already. I don't think in school we were ever taught a lot of his stuff.
Yeah, we didn't read a whole lot. I heard
Edgar Allan Poe is
Telltale Heart.
dark.
I think that's Edgar Allan Poe.
I got The Raven, dude.
Yeah, and the Raven.
The Raven's a classic.
Yeah. Quoth the Raven. But yeah.
Nevermore, said the Raven, nevermore.
Edgar Allan Poe's like poems were dark because his life was fucking dark.
It's true.
We learned about
his life.
We didn't read a whole lot of his literature, but we did learn about him, and boy, he had a fucked up life. The poor guy.
Yeah. The poor guy is truly poor guy.
Like, he could not catch a break. It was just one misfortune after another with him.
It really was. It's really sad.
I think is one of the reasons why a lot of people like latch on to him and his literature.
Because a lot of life just sucks.
Yeah,
life sucks.
A lot of people sympathize with him. Like, yeah, it's like can't catch a break. Everything just keeps going wrong. I know that feeling all too well.
It's a good thing. I guess in some way he got something to go right because freaking everybody knows about his stuff. Sure, that's
Now,
like
even back then, like his stuff
back then
didn't even do well back then.
Well,
he didn't become big until after
the curse.
he died.
That's the curse of most artists and poets, dude. Most
that's true.
Most famous people for art of any kind, most of them died before they became famous.
Pretty much.
It truly sucks.
It's a lovely story. Of course you would.
It's a lovely story. Yeah, exactly, Damien. Exactly.
I mean, I do enjoy Poe's poems. So
Poe is a great writer.
Yeah,
I'm actually a little jealous of.
He's one of my favorite writers up there with Dante Alighieri, who did Dante's epic, Inferno, Purgatorio, and Paradiso.
Inferno, yeah. Those are good too. I need to actually read them though.
I have Inferno. I've read Inferno. I never did get the other two, but I've read the first part, and it is beautiful to read. Dante was really good at painting a vivid picture in your mind without using a whole lot of big complicated words. So it's like you get a very vivid picture of what he's describing, but it's still easy to understand. It's really good.
Well,
the book I have also has the original Latin in it too, which I thought was really cool.
That is cool. But yeah. Anyway, lovely story.
So wait, Lucian, you tried to do that to him? I was curious to see how it would turn out. I wasn't actually going to leave him there. What was the thought process here? That Ernest was just going to sit still while you slowly built a tomb around him? Well, it worked for 20 minutes because he's an idiot, but then he realized that I had lied about the wine. And you were cackling maniacally. That sort of tipped me off.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you do that. It tends to tip people off, yeah.
Ernest, 20 minutes? Dad,
whoa!
You took 20 minutes, son. Or you took 20 minutes? Son,
it took you
we
20
just
minutes.
did an entire 2-week unit on the Cask of Amontillado, and it took you 20 minutes to realize Lucian was leading you into an elaborate ruse? Did you even read the story? I read the first 5 pages and then read a review of the movie.
Huh?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It's only 5 pages long and there is no movie. I'm guilty of that.
Welcome
totally guilty
to
of that.
Little
And
Shits.
Later on in high school, and we given a reading assignment, I'll just read the Cliff Notes.
I actually did them because Taco's weird like that, and actually Taco enjoyed reading a little bit.
For me, it depended on the story.
Oh, dude, Ender's Game. I was required to read Ender's Game at one point. Ender's Game is good.
One year we had to read.
And this was before the movie came out, by the way. Oh, Lord of Flies. Oh, I never read that one.
Hated it. That book was so extremely boring.
I've heard that from people who have read Lord of the Flies.
It was.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
It is not a good book. I don't care what any literature snob tells you. It is not a good book. It's so boring.
Taco believes
it picks up in the last chapter. Because then the kids start killing each other and shit. Then it kind of becomes good. But before that, it's all boring bullshit.
Yeah. It's boring book shit.
Yeah.
I'd have to actually read it. I was never forced to read.
And I read the Twilight books.
Oh dear Lord, Twilight. You know what though? What was it? You know what
all the girls were reading it, so I read it. You know
what the most egregious crime is? The fact that J.K. Rowling is the freaking top selling literature person. Best-selling author. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
She is the best-selling author of all time.
But we won't get into that because...
That's a lot of political stuff that I don't need to get into, especially here on this channel, so...
She's also been known to threaten legal action, so, yeah.
She's also not that good at writing.
It's
Much
true.
hot take. She's not that good at writing.
She didn't write Harry Potter. She wrote Star Wars with sucky lightsabers.
Exactly. I love that bit. She wrote Star Wars with shitty lightsabers.
It's true. I mean, when you really sit down and think about it, look at the similarities, like, oh my god, she did. Like, so much lines up.
It's a little too accurate.
Whatever. Yeah, you're right. I pay Lucian to read it for me. Actually, he didn't even pay me. So, when you think about it, this was me teaching him a lesson.
Oof. Oof. Yeah, you know, it's pretty great when, they're using the freaking story that they read to freaking get revenge on each other. I don't know about you, but like if I was Hugo, I'd be like, I don't know whether or not to be proud or upset.
Right?
Because on one hand, yeah, they shouldn't be freaking almost causing murder to each other, but at the same time, the dude read his assignment really well and actually tried applying it.
I mean, yeah. Damien and Hugo both have their heads in their hands. You guys are always telling me to engage in literature, and I did. I don't see the problem here.
You can learn a lot from literature, so much like you can learn a lot from movies. So, especially if you have the right person telling you stuff,
right? Just you.
There do be a reason why Taco watches friggin' a certain YouTube channel quite often.
This is you.
Oh, is it? Oh. Alright, I'm filing this under what the hell? Don't do whatever that was again. You two are both suspended for a week. Oh gosh, that's a lot. I would have said like 2 days maybe, but then again I guess these resolution high five.
Yeah, no school for a week.
No school for a week. Oh gosh.
The teacher.
Gosh, I would be in so much trouble if I was suspended. I'd be in so much trouble.
As I was like extremely passive in school because I was terrified of getting suspended or worse, expelled.
Yeah. That happens. Taco gets it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Boy. Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home. Mr. Blood March, you too.
Thank you for your meditation.
Mediation.
Or mediation.
Speaking of reading, by the way, also...
I'm so angry, I can't speak.
Yes, can't speak. Next time on VGM.
Oh, next time on VGM. We'll see what happens.
We actually went over by a few minutes, but that's fine.
That's fine. I don't care, yeah. It's fine if we go over a few. Yeah.
Anyways, bye.
And bye, everybody.